1, 2, 3. What is going on, fine hooligans? Where's my coffee? There it is. I'm going to end up kicking that over. How do fine hooligans? Now, if you see me looking over to this side, I have my laptop set up. Got my webcam here. We're going to give this a good shot. Hopefully everything goes bueno. You know what I mean? So, hope everybody's bueno out there. I'm going to say it again. I wanted to, before we get into anything, because I haven't talked about it, the only thing I'm going to say about it, the whole tragedy with Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and the other passengers and the families, that is so sad. And my thoughts and condolences go out to all of those people and everybody involved. I know everyone's had kind of something to say about it. It just feels weird because, like, if I'm being honest, Kobe Bryant, I had a itch there. When I was in high school, Kobe Bryant, number 8, was the only jersey in my life that I've ever owned. And like I wore that all the time. And just, yeah, it just sucks, you know? So my thoughts and condolences to everybody. The situation just sucks. That's all you can say. So got that out of the way. Keep it moving. The Witcher necklace video. This little doodad you see. Filmed a video for it. I am really, really stoked with how the video turned out. I had a lot of fun doing it. I've been making sure to write down the video ideas that I want to do, and it turns out I already have a long list of them. But the only thing we're waiting for with the Witcher necklace video, the song involved is by an artist, Chris Kronos. He did 3 different cover songs for The Witcher, 2 from the show, 1 from the game. All 3 of them, actually, all of his songs are really, really good. He's just really talented musician. Go check him out if you haven't, please. I asked permission if I could use his cover of Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. So I'm just waiting for a confirmation and everything that I can use the song. And then, boom, it's going to be uploaded for you folks. If you're watching this on Patreon, that means you're getting stuff early and, like, you know what I mean? And that, gosh, how cool is that? I don't know if it's cool or not, but I think it is. Excuse me. Also, thank you if you're watching this on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube, a thank you as well, because you folks don't have to watch this stuff, you know what I mean? But you do, and it means a lot. It really does. Literally just waiting on that one thing for the Witcher necklace video, and then we'll be good to go for that. And yeah, if you want to see it, are we still good with the lighting? Good. All right. Bueno. If you do want to see a little clip of it, I put a little clip on my Twitter and Instagram, social media. It is early. Probably should have waited till my mind was a little bit more awake for this. But I wanted to get a podcast done. I was excited about it. So, let us go, shall we? A couple quick things, I guess, to mention. Actually, today might be a little bit of a quick podcast. Interesting. Okay. Altered Carbon, Season 2. If you folks don't remember, I think I talked about it on the channel. I feel like I did. If I didn't, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Altered Carbon, like Season 1, super bueno show. At least I think so. Season 2 comes out February 27th on Netflix. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. And honestly, if you're into more like futuristic kind of stuff and like almost like cyberpunk or like, in a way like Blade Runner kind of stuff, just for that like future-esque like aesthetic, give Altered Carbon a shot, folks. You know what I mean? Okay. Yes. So in the Bean Boozled challenge and the Witcher Season 1 review, go check both of those if you haven't and if you're down for that. You will notice that at the end of the videos, I have included like video links there that you folks can click, and throughout the video you will see things, should be in this corner here, little things that'll pop out. That will either be a link to a video that I just mentioned that I'm just, or that like, I'm kind of trying to help promote, or it'll also be a poll so you folks can go and like actually vote and I can get feedback from you folks. And I'm trying to make the videos in a way also more interactive for you folks. You know what I mean? So I want to be doing polls during the videos. You'll see them pop up in the corner and everything. Different videos that you folks might not have like seen before or anything could pop up at the end of the video or like in the corner here. So it's just something to give a shot. You know what I mean? Also, I'm pretty sure I can put the merch stores and stuff so it's easier for you folks to catch like in one of these little corner things. So I don't know. Maybe we'll try that right now. Right there in that corner, hopefully, is a merch store thing. If it's not a merch store thing, it will be a poll for you folks to vote on. So please, put your thoughts in there. Let me know some stuff. Because you hooligans make this channel as well. You know what I'm saying? Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't, like, oh, goodness, folks. I put a lot of time into this game. It is so much fun. The one thing I will say that bugs me, and this is like honestly probably the only thing about the game that is just like a glaring thing of it, where I'm just like, I see what you did and I don't like it. A lot of companies nowadays are notorious for microtransactions in their games. Basically, you can pay money so you can level up faster or get better gear for like faster or get more money quicker and like just stuff like that, instead of just jumping in, playing the game, like getting resources from looting or whatever it is. With having to do that, like with like, okay, so I don't know, I'm not gonna spend like $20 just so I can level up faster in the game, or you know what I mean. So I like to play the game normal. I'll hunt animals, I'll dismantle like certain armor and stuff for resources. But if you want to keep upgrading your gear, you have to be rich in like drachmae, which is the money, all the resources. Like I don't know, maybe somebody else has done it out there and I'm just missing something. But I feel like it is close to impossible to like keep your armor where your, like all of your armor, like where your level is. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm also being picky because like I've killed a bunch of the cultists and stuff. So I'm rocking like all legendary stuff and I just keep trying to upgrade all that. But damn, it is hard. Almost impossible. Oh, like, God. And it sucks because like the whole microtransaction thing in games, that's not going to go anywhere. Like it was just reported. I believe it was, which one was it? I think it was Inside Gaming. I might have seen it. It might have been their video yesterday. Like the microtransactions, like doing this kind of stuff in games, it's made companies like literally billions of dollars, because people will pay like on like the EA games, you know what I mean? Like the basketball games and stuff like that, and soccer, buying like the player packs or stats or what. I don't know how they work because I've never played those ones, to be honest with you, but like you get the idea. It's just nuts to me that, like, I don't know how much money is generated and just kind of how shitty of a thing they are. They're not going to go anywhere. It's no bueno, folks. No bueno. Where are we at? Oh, only 9 minutes. Like I said, might be a little quick podcast today. I really, really hope that everything works with this. There might be some audio thing. I should have mentioned that. I apologize. There might be some audio things just because I have the microphone. I'm recording basically like the microphone's in front of me here instead of me holding it right now. This was a little bit of a last minute thing. I was gonna set this up with like the regular setup, like with the microphone and like the other camera. But then I realized that I haven't really gotten a chance to really give this webcam a test run, so I wanted to do it with this. And then it's just a whole thing, folks. So I apologize. I'm going to make sure the audio is as good as I can get it, though. So we'll see. In all fairness, like my lav mic, it records into my phone. I understand sometimes I'm a little too loud or my beard gets it. That's an apology again from me. But there's been a ton of videos where I use my phone to do the recording and it actually comes out, the audio at least, and it actually comes out better than on the camera sometimes. So that's weird. I don't know. Where the fuck are we in the notes? Oh, yeah, I don't know. The Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that's like the one like dislike thing I have for it. Other than that, I think it's a really dope game. I like the whole like being able to upgrade the Spear of Leonidas. That feels really cool because it's like, I don't know. It almost feels like you're on your way to like building the assassin like society or something. I don't know. Oh, so I had an idea for a video, of which was of which was quickly hit with roadblocks. I had an idea for a video to become a minister. That's right, a minister. And I'm not talking like, oh, I'm a minister, but I can't actually do anything. No. I mean a minister. I'm gonna marry people. I'll do funerals, baptisms, whatever. But the one problem, apparently in the States, that whole Universal Life Church, basically you go online and you can just become a minister and everything. In the States and Canada, works very, very different. Seems like in the States you can kind of get your thing and then you're good to go. Canada doesn't recognize that as like an official thing, so I have to go through a lot of actual like other steps to be able to like do the whole marriage thing, because that's like, I don't know, there's a difference between just being like, oh, I'm a minister, but you can't actually like do any of the marriages for people or anything, and actually like being a minister. And it's honestly, ever since I heard about that kind of thing when I was a kid, that you like anybody can become a minister, you don't actually have to go through a church and stuff. Like I've always actually wanted to do that because I don't know, maybe it'll be fun, something different to do in life. Also, who knows? Like, I don't know. Maybe like there's some people out there that want somebody that looks like this for their wedding. Let's be honest, probably not. But that's okay. Let's not dwell on that. I don't know. I just think it would be cool. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. Comment below or hit me up on my social media. Let me know if that's like a video idea you might want to see, because if enough folks want to see that, then I will push forward and we'll do that. If not, I have a whole list of videos to go, and it is exciting. Oh, I gotta figure out how to address this, because I don't know how to feel about it. I've been robbed, good hooligans. I have been robbed. I have been stolen from. A victim of thievery. Halt, thief, come back from whence you came. Go back from whence you came, not come back, son of a bitch. Anyway, I have been informed, and I have seen, that a few websites are selling my designs. If you see that on any site that is not TeePublic or Redbubble, that is not my store. That is not my merch. I 100% am not selling merch on Russian websites. I don't even know how to speak Russian or read it. So, yeah. Part of me feels like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, do they think I'm cool enough or like famous enough that they should bootleg my stuff? Or is this just kind of how it goes? You know what I mean? Because if they think I'm like famous enough to like bootleg my stuff and they're going to make money, oh, you guys fucked up so bad. You picked the wrong one. Nah, you ain't. There might be like one Russian kid that has seen my videos, maybe. I know some folks in Sweden and around the world. Check it out though. Honestly, now my brain just went off to thinking about like where people are watching. You know what I mean? I know most of my numbers come from the U.S. and Canada, obviously. Um, it's always cool because sometimes I'll get like numbers from like Mexico or like I don't know, a lot of different places. It obviously all depends on the video as well. Usually the trailer reaction stuff definitely gets more of like outside viewers. Um, Unboxings here and there as well. Um, some of the action figure content has definitely drawn in like outside folks. I don't mean to say outside folks. Okay, when I say out, when I what I mean by that, I live in Canada, and I just mean like folks outside of Canada and like the U.S. Um, I definitely don't mean that in like a fucking derogatory way or anything. But yeah, it's just cool to see like when folks from like the UK are tuning in or Mexico. I've had some folks from Germany tune in, which is like I don't know, that's really cool. I don't know. I would like to do a Hooligan Squad roll call one day. Um, but the problem is a lot of times on social medias, people don't like do the thing. You know what I mean? I could say like, where are you from? And then it'll that photo will get likes, and like the people who read the captions will like do that kind of thing. But other than that, it's just like it's like how it's always been on Instagram. You click like, you scroll. You click like, you scroll. Once in a while, you'll read, click like, scroll. It's just I don't know. Unfortunately, that is the game of social media. And if you want to be on it, you got to play it. Either way, let's get back to what I was talking about. Russians, you robbed me. Come on, man. So yeah, if the merch store isn't TeePublic or Redbubble, do not buy from it. It's not mine. You know what I mean? Honestly, the absolute easiest way to like get to the merch stores, on my Instagram, I have the websites in my bio, so you can't get them confused. Also, I always have the links down in the description of the videos. Even if you just go to like a quick video to pause it and then like get to the store, you know what I mean? So yeah, just if you're gonna buy merch, don't buy it from the like folks that aren't me. Yeah. One hand it feels cool, the other hand I'm like, fuck sakes, don't do this, because if you guys that's what would bug me, is if one of the designs actually sold way better on their site and then I'm not making any merch on like sales on that. I'm like, it's not actually me that's getting any of that. Ah, that would suck. Poopy. That's what that would be. Itchy nose. Okay. Where are we at? Not bad. Last note for the show, folks. I don't know if you can see it. Is that in frame? Yeah. My Deadpool chimichanga right there. Oh, my Sam Fisher's turned him back. I don't even think no. He's out of frame. But very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Last thing, and then we're out of here. MMA content. It's no secret, I've been a lifelong fan of mixed martial arts and boxing. I've talked about it many, many times on this channel. Before I saw a lot of people even like talking about how great Amanda Nunes was and her story and everything. You can go back to the fucking like some of the like early podcasts and stuff, and I was singing her praise and saying like how good she was and like how she needs to fight Cyborg like before she did, like that was the fight to make, you know what I mean? I don't know, I love mixed martial arts. I always have. I love diving into the techniques of it and the mental game of it. Some would say that I'm obsessed, and that's okay. Yeah, I totally own that. Yeah, I love watching analyst videos. I love watching breakdowns and everything. Actually, one of my like absolute favorite MMA. He doesn't like to be like, I don't know. He doesn't refer to himself as a journalist, so I'll say mixed martial arts media member. one of my favorite out there is Luke Thomas. He does a show called Morning Combat Dissected. It's really, really, really good. If you ever want to dive in and understand more about like technique and really what's going on inside the octagon, where you might just see guys clenching up and trying to like get one of them down or whatever, and you don't really understand what's going on. Luke Thomas does a really, really good job of breaking that down. And two other analysts that I absolutely love: Robin Black, Dan Hardy, some of the best out there. Another MMA journalist. Oh, I didn't put my phone on silent, and I just noticed I have a message. If that came through, I apologize, folks. That is, wow, what a rookie mistake. My bad. We're going to get this smoothed out, all right? We're getting back into the swing of things. Damn it. Anyway, the other MMA journalist that it's one of those things where there's certain people that there's fighters that you just, everybody likes them or whatever, or that's your favorite fighter. You follow them and whatever it is. I'm like that with fighters, but also with journalists and photographers. Like Esther Lin, one of the best like mixed martial arts photographers out of there. Same with Ryan Loco. Follow him and her on social media and stuff. But as far as journalists go, or MMA media members, whatever they would like to be referred to as, one person I always like seeing at press conferences and hearing the questions that he has for the fighters, it would have to be John Morgan. He, like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and if I am, someone can correct me. It just feels like he doesn't, I don't know. The way the questions are always formed or whatever, it always seems like very professional from him. And like he is literally just having a conversation with the fighters. Like he's built up a rapport with them and everything. And he's just, I don't know. So like, okay, to put it into like context, I guess, at these press conferences, sometimes you can tell somebody might be nervous or whatever because there's a lot of people around or whatever. You're on the microphone and everything. You can tell some people they might not even really be like mixed martial arts fans. They're just kind of covering it for their job. So it almost sounds like a robot, like getting the question out. There's no like inflection or like there's no change of expression in their sentence or anything. And it's just weird. That, like, I understand some things you just got to do for your job, but I don't know. I feel like it's just weird sometimes with mixed martial arts because it is such a different sport, and I don't know, there's a lot to like understand or like just get into with it. So a lot of the times, like, people who aren't really into the sport, just, I don't know, you can kind of tell that they're just doing it for their job. John Morgan, when like he legitimately seems like he loves mixed martial arts and he loves covering it. Now, obviously, I'm speaking on an outside perspective, so I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, there's tons of people who do their job, do it well, but they don't really like it. I hope that's not the case, like, for any of these guys, or ladies, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I don't know. I remember when I was younger, I wanted to be a mixed martial arts journalist, and then, admittedly, listening to so many people around me, I pushed that away. You know what I mean? Never fell out of love with the sport. I've always been such a nerd about it. But yeah, there was a time when I really, really did want to cover the sport and be like a journalist and everything for it. I don't know, maybe one day, you know what I mean? Still, I'm only 29, still got time. Maybe I don't. I honestly don't know. But yeah, as far as like journalists and everything go, if you folks ever want to try and like get into the sport more or understand it a little bit more, again, Luke Thomas, Morning Combat Dissected, John Morgan, MMA Roadshow, Esther Lin and Ryan Loco for photos, Dan Hardy and Robin Black for breakdowns of techniques, and also like Robin Black is like a modern day philosopher. That guy is way too smart for me. But honestly, he also, like, Robin Black, his passion is like, it's almost like unmatched when it comes to this sport. It is really, really cool to see. Um, I don't know. I really get a kick out of seeing people, like, you know, I don't want to say like light up like little kids, but you can see that they enjoy this, and that you can see they enjoy, like, breaking down fights and getting into like the techniques of things, and it's just, I don't know. It's really cool because as big as MMA may seem and may feel sometimes, it really still is it's a small sport in a way. It is very much still I don't want to say maybe a niche community, but it's definitely not as big as like the NFL and stuff like that. So yeah, it's always cool when you get to, like, growing up, you get to see people who are like passionate about the sport, and or like just as passionate, or they'd love it just as much as you do. And yeah, that like core group of people that I just mentioned is definitely like a big reason. Like, I don't know. It's a big reason, like, why I enjoy the sport so much as well, because seeing people enjoy it like this, and seeing people, I don't know, in a way, like, nerd out the same way I do about this sport, about certain things in it. It's, I don't know, it's really cool to see, and it's inspiring to see. So Mr. Luke, I don't know, they'll never see this video, let's be honest. But to any of the people I mentioned, like Luke Thomas, John Morgan, Esther Lynn, it's everybody, Robin Black, Dan Hardy, just, I don't know, from like a super random fan of the sport that, like, I don't know, you guys have definitely helped keep an interest and a passion about this sport. Just, I don't know, thank you. I'm throwing it out into the universe. Those folks will never see this, but that's okay. I'm just going to put it out into the universe. And so hopefully you folks go check out their content and stuff as well. They deserve the support, and they deserve the attention, in my opinion. So, yeah. All right. I think I've babbled long enough. Yeah. I apologize for that, folks. I always feel kind of weird, like, when I take a long break and then we do a podcast again, because I don't know. It feels like you kind of got to get into the swing of it again. Especially today, I'm more used to holding a microphone, so I don't really know what to do with my hands. I'm sure at points I was just like hunched over, like horrible posture. So yeah, I don't know. I apologize if this was a bit of a rough podcast to get through. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully there was something you got from it. If not, I understand. No worries. Hopefully on the next one you get something. So, mwah, 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 for you beautiful fat J's. I would do it with both hands like I usually do, but I was holding my coffee. Oh, don't forget, Patreon and merch stores in the description below. Get stuff early, videos and all that. So, all my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird.